Hello, welcome to all in this video tutorial session. Today we are going to discuss how to create the purchase requisition in the SAP. Most of the time we need to send the purchase requisition detail to our procurement in charge or our material management in charge for the procurement of this material or this services. Okay, so how to create the purchase requisition in SAP for a vendor? We will see step by step process, right? Go in the SAP menu path, go in the logistic, go in the material management, go in the purchasing, go in the purchase requisition, go in the purchase requisition. Here the SAP transaction code are displaying. ME51 is for creation, ME52N for change, ME53N for display. Click on the need based requisition, service requisition. Depending on your requirement you can choose the data from here, right? And once you choose the data, you have lots of service requisition, stock diversion requisition, annual stock transfer requisition, annual purchase requisition, rate contract requisition, PR third party sale requisition. Lots of option you have here, and you can choose your document type of the purchase requisition accordingly, right? In the text box you can mention each and every details in respect of your requirement, right? So I'm just clearly saying that purchase requisition is an internal department of your document. Purchase requisition is the internal document of your department. Okay, no need to share with these detail with the vendors because you are raising the purchase requisition for the creation of the purchase order to the vendors. Okay, and in here just I am writing that a need based requisition is for vehicle hiring services. For example, I want to take some services from the external vendor in respect of the vehicle hiring job. So we have, okay, continuous text editor, SAP editors. You have lots of option here. Okay, so I have write few details here, and you can write so many things here depending on your requirement. In the account assignment category, you can take the asset, you can take the sales order, you can take cost center, you can take the service PO. I am choosing cost center. Okay, in this case I'm choosing services because I'm going to create the purchase requisition for the service purpose, right? Vehicle hiring services. Okay, here you can choose the quantity, and here you can choose the delivery date, tentative delivery date, when you want to require your service or your material, because once the procurement in charge is going to create the service entry purchase order, then he or she will mention each and every detail in your purchase order, right? And plant, purchase group, requisitioner. Okay, so mention each and every details. Okay, in the requisitioner you can mention your chair ID or something like that, project manager in charge or vehicle in charge, something like that. In the purchase organization you can take the centralized for 2000, decentralized for 2000, or centralized for 1000, depending on your requirement in your company. If you know the vendor code, you can mention the vendor code detail, right? Desired vendor, fixed vendor, something like that. If you know the detail or the vendor code, you can mention the vendor code details. Okay, and unit of the measure, for example, each or AU Okay, you can mention here. Okay, in and now you need to mention the service number, because this is the purchase requisition header line, just like the purchase order, and here the same service line you need to maintain here for the day for which service you want to take in. Okay, vehicle hiring services, quantity, unit, gross price. Here you need to mention the without GST price, right? Because in the purchase order you need to mention the GST rates and all, but here you can mention your the gross price. Okay, and now you can click on the account assignment. You can mention the general ledger account and cost center. GL account in is the head where the budget is available. Cost center is as for respective plant unit. There is a specific cost center where cost is going to booked, and this GL account and cost center should be unique with respect to plant. Okay, if the budget is not available in this general ledger account, then system will give you error that there is a budget exceed error with respect to purchase requisition. Okay, so budget availability is ensured while creating the purchase requisition. Okay, so this is the things we have done in our case. You can also create the purchase requisition with respect to material also, and you can take the purchase requisition for the service also. In both the cases you are going to do the procurement job, so you can mention each and every details. Okay, and here if I'm checking that activate availability control funds management and annual budget exceeded by some documents, so ignore this warning. Okay, and see, this purchase requisition is generated now. You can display using ME53N. You can change using ME52N. Okay, the same thing is coming in your inbox. Okay, go in SAP menu, go in logistic, go in material management, go in purchasing, go in purchase requisition. Every T code is available here. First, this purchase requisition will come in your workflow inbox. You can send to your competent authority for release, or if you want to release by your own, then you can use this transaction code ME54N for individual release, for collective release, for mass release of the purchase requisition ME55, and ME5 for release reminder, right? So you can click on this and see, this is our purchase requisition number. Once you click on ME54N and mention your purchase requisition number, system will display this screen. Okay, and see, you can click on this release button, that is R1 if you have requisite role, and you can once you click on the below, that is the competent authority R2, you must have R2 role, so you are able to release this, and click on the save button. Once you save, your purchase requisition has been created and released now. Now you send this information to your MM or procurement in charge for the creation of the purchase requisition, right? If you have any query in your mind, please mention in the comment section. Share this knowledge with your friends and colleagues for the creation of the purchase requisition aspect of the services and material. This is the SAP menu path. You can follow this. Okay. There is a transaction code ZMF underscore PR for the printing of the purchase requisition. You can take the PDF and you can send to your procurement in charge. If you think this is useful tutorial for you, please press a like button, and do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for the latest SAP video updates. Okay. Have a great day.